The black man realized the white man was going to kill him. Peter seized the moment and knocked the white man down. Peter took the white man's knife and quickly fled into the jungle. Seeing this, the other black men also began to scatter in all directions. A hunter raised his rifle and shot at the fleeing black slaves. Most of the black slaves were killed. Only 4 managed to escape, but their path was blocked by a swamp. The hunters quickly gave chase. They had no choice but to jump into the swamp. However, a man stopped in his tracks. He saw a large alligator in the swamp. Just then, a hunting dog caught up to him. Peter had no time to save him and hurried to escape. Soon, the hunters arrived at the scene.
Tell me where your friends are heading now, and I'll let you go. I mean, he ain't worth chasing.
Swamp.
Swamps everywhere.
Had an idea to get to Lincoln's army.
Believing the hunter's words, the man revealed Peter's whereabouts. The hunter kept his promise and let him go. But the next second... Meanwhile, the 3 decided to split up and flee to avoid capture. Peter found a house in the jungle. He hid behind a pile of firewood and secretly drank some water. Then he stole some bed sheets and potatoes. A little white girl spotted him. The sound of the bell soon attracted the slave hunters. They followed the trail of blood. Peter bandaged his wound with the bed sheet and continued his escape. To evade the hunting dogs, he stuffed the blood-stained cloth into a tree stump, then jumped into the swamp to hide. Sure enough, the cloth fooled the dogs. But the hunter didn't leave. He only felt safe enough to depart after spotting a crocodile in the water. Peter crawled out of the water, only to be dragged back in by the alligator. At the last moment, he kicked the alligator away. He used a stick to block the alligator's teeth. Then he pulled out his pocket knife and stabbed the alligator in the head. Peter crawled back onto the shore and continued his escape. Before long, the hunter returned to the swamp. He discovered the crocodile's carcass. He couldn't believe that a black slave had killed a crocodile with his bare hands. Meanwhile, Peter found a treehouse. While the owner was away, he made the most of the time to regain his strength. After eating and drinking his fill, he continued his escape. He hadn't gone far when he found a companion. However, the hunting dogs had caught up to them as well. Peter picked an onion and asked his companion to cover up his scent. But his companion didn't believe him and hid somewhere on his own. Before long, the hunting dog ran to a tree and began barking furiously. The hunter looked up and spotted the black man. Peter watched it all from his hiding spot. This only strengthened his resolve to escape. He ran through the grass all night. Guided by the sound of cannon fire, he finally spotted Lincoln's army. But the hunter caught up with him. Peter was whipped to the ground. Realizing he couldn't escape, Peter resigned himself to death in despair. A gunshot rang out and the hunter fell. Lincoln's troops rescued Peter. Peter was taken to the camp to be treated for his injuries, where everyone saw the scars on his body. These scars served as irrefutable evidence of the brutality of slavery. It also led more black slaves to join the resistance. Several months later, Union forces captured the state of East Anna. The region's largest slave owner was executed by firing squad. The black slaves were set free. Amid the cheering crowd, Peter spotted his family.